Welcome to T-Boys TV. We're back again with another stream. You know, we do hella streams. It's just an occurring thing, you know what I mean? But obviously, as you can see, we are here to talk about the Liverpool business done, transfer business in January 2022. Now, Liverpool have actually done business, you know, brung people in, you know, took some people out, not fully out, but on loan. But obviously, we'll get into that, as you can see in the thumbnail. You know, that is the business we've done. But the one we'll start off with the main one. You know, the main business that has been done by Liverpool in this January transfer window. And that is Diaz signs for Liverpool. Now, obviously, people have asked me briefly, what's my thoughts on that? But it's only right I do one of these, you know, to express my thoughts a little bit more. But yeah, Diaz has obviously signed for Liverpool. Now, what a signing this is. I do think, you know, there's stuff that go into it, like future players going, because I was saying the other day, you know, you look at the attacking options we've already got. You know, I've just remembered now, you know, I know we've been playing Harvey Elliott as a midfielder, but he's more of a winger, isn't he? So that's another option. But let me go through it. So if anyone else knows, let me know that if I'm missing any. But Minamino, Origi, Salah, Mane, Jota, Kate Gordon, he's starting to get into the team now. As I said, Harvey Elliott. So there's a lot of people. And, you know, I do think we will see someone go in the summer. And I do think that'll be Sadio Mane. Now, he hasn't been great the last 2 seasons. People do say Minamino and Origi. Now, the reason why I'm not too sure about Origi is he is actually, well, as far as I'm aware, he's still got a brand with Liverpool, not the actual team or football related, but something to do with Liverpool, like in the area. And as for Minamino, I'm not sure. He's only just joined. Maybe if it doesn't work out, like for the second part of the season now, really, because obviously, you know, transfer window's done in that, potentially. But I do see it being Mane because, you know, Mane, he's still got that name. You know, he still is a great player. He just, for me personally, he has not been great the last 2 seasons. Like, look a couple of weeks ago before he went on to AFCON, you know, he didn't score or get an assist for 10 games. You know, which a player of his quality, that's just not good enough. You know what I mean? So, yeah, personally, I do think Mane could be the guy to go. But yeah, Diaz signing, obviously, right now, it's another option. You know, he's a very good player. Obviously, I know about him in the Champions League because we love to get Porto every year. But, you know, I was looking more into it, see a lot more stuff about him. But before I do that, obviously, I'll go in for the bid. So it's fairly cheap, especially if football nowadays, you know how the money can be in there. So it's a fairly cheap deal, 37.5 million, with a further 12.5 million in potential bonuses. So you look at that and you're like, okay, very happy with that. You know, a player of his quality, you know, especially of how it is, you know, with transfer deals these days and how overpriced certain teams try and put their players, you know, I'm happy with that. You know, very good money we got for him. And yeah, as I said, I looked more into him, watched a bit more clips, highlights, that sort of thing. And he's brilliant on the ball. He's very similar to Adama Traore and St. Maximum, I think. The way he runs at players, he's got that pace. Unlike Traore, my guy can actually finish. And some of the goals Diaz has scored as well. You know, one that stands out that most people know was the one against Man City, you know, in the Champions League where he made that run, you know, against world-class Man City players as well. Like, you know, and I was questioning, like, is he got the muscular strength? I know that might sound a bit stupid, but, like, you know, Premier League's completely different to the Portuguese league. But, you know, he just drives past players, like, and he's got so much pace, and I think he's going to be a great player for Liverpool. I really do. And, you know, this is a signing Liverpool fans want to see. You know, we want to see progression. You know, we want to see, you know, if you want to be a consistent team and go up there for titles year after year, you've got to change it around a little bit. You know, Pep come out and said that a couple of years ago. Like, look what Man City have been doing. Look at their options on the bench as well. This is another option. especially for this current moment in time. So I'm buzzing about this signing. I really am. And yeah, it's brilliant. Do I think, as I said, I do think he could be a future left winger instead of Mane. I just, as I said, Mane's not been great the last 2 seasons. He's got that name. He's still a great player. He just hasn't been as good as when he first come in. So yeah, it's one of them really of Diaz, but overall buzzing, absolutely buzzing. Obviously, he turned down Tottenham as well. That's the Spurs in the mud yet again. How many times has that happened to them? You know what I mean? Even Man United were looking at him. That didn't quite happen either. But yeah, I'm loving it. I'm loving this signing. I'm looking forward to him playing so much. And it's very rare of Liverpool to do, especially a January signing. Very rare. And I was very shocked when the news come out. But yeah, obviously, as I said, our scouting team, Klopp, all of them, they'd have seen him a lot, obviously, due to us continuously getting them in the Champions League. And, even against Liverpool, as I said, I was watching some clips and highlights, and the way he done bits against Liverpool as well. So, it's a great signing. It's a Colombian player. Now, I don't think we've ever had a Colombian player in our history. I might be really wrong, but not that I can think of. So, obviously he's going to bring Colombian fan base in that, which is good. But yeah, I'm buzzing for this signing, and I can't wait for his first game. Honestly, it's one of them. But that's all I think I'm going to say on it. So yeah, it's one of them. But what we'll talk about next is a bit negative. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to read some comments before we go into it, though. Nah. Jermaine Default. Yeah, I see that. He's back at Sunderland. Yeah, I see that. Does Luis Diaz have any goals in him? Absolutely. Chris says, evening, mate. Hope you're well. Big up yourself, mate, by the way. And yeah, I'm good, thanks. Hope you're well. But yeah, Liverpool leave it late. Now, obviously, I'm on about Carvalho, Fulham youngster. Now, I'm not really fussed because we'll most likely get him in the summer. And I was saying yesterday on the transfer stream that I did, the last hour, I was saying, I'm not really fussed. Even if we don't get him, you look at players like Harvey Elliott. Apparently, he's a very similar player. It seems youngster that came from Fulham or comes from Fulham. If he is to come, Kate Gordon's starting to come through into the scene. I'm not overly fussed if we don't get him. But there is talks we are going to get him in the summer. We'll put like a pre-contract thing up. So it's going to be interesting. But yeah, that, I haven't seen much of him to really judge him. If we obviously go on to sign him, I'll look on from there and review it. But me personally, I'm not overly fussed. It's one of them. It is one of them. But yeah, I'm going to just move on like that. Just my usual self. Thanks as always. Yeah, no, that's good, mate. That's good. But yeah, obviously the last two bits that we'll talk about, probably go on for a bit with these because I actually know the players and, stuff like that. No disrespect to Carvalho. I just haven't seen enough of him. You know what I mean? But yeah, obviously we'll start off with this one. I'm going to move my camera a bit like that so you can actually see my face. There you go. Carvalho. Not Carvalho, sorry. What am I on about? Phillips. Nat Phillips has joined Bournemouth on loan. Now, obviously there's a lot of speculation he was going to actually leave. He wanted to get first team football. Unfortunately, he weren't going to have it in Liverpool. But he's joined Bournemouth on loan, and I'm very happy for him. And I am happy, not that I know if we'll keep hold of him after, because, our centre-back options are brilliant as it is. But, I'm happy that it is a loan in a way. Bournemouth, obviously, they're high-flying in the Championship. Well, I wouldn't say high-flying, but, they're going to go up. Let's be serious now. Phillips is a great addition to their team. You look at, they've got a lot of Premier League quality players. Let's not lie now. Obviously, they've got Gary Cahill at the back, who obviously, when he played Luton, he didn't do great. But, yeah, other than that, they've got experienced players. And Cahill is a good player, let's not lie. But, yeah, Nat Phillips, obviously he's going to get game time here. That is the reason why he's went out there. I thought his announcement video was pretty sick. The turn he done against AC Milan, that was brilliant. But yeah, he does suit a Bournemouth kit. I'm not even going to lie. He does suit a Bournemouth kit. But he's gone on loan, obviously, like I said, till the end of the season. And I just wish him all the best. And, you know, I'm happy for him that he's getting game time. And the thing about Nat Phillips, what, you know, I wouldn't say people forget, but people forget to really mention, is he never played alongside Van Dijk. Like, imagine if he come in, and no disrespect to Reece Williams. Me personally, I don't rate Reece Williams. I know we've recalled him. But Nat Phillips had to play alongside him. Do you know what I mean? And he was just so consistent every single game. You know, Nat Phillips, he didn't put a foot wrong at all. You know, you see the last game, and fair play Reece Williams, he did in the game. You know, they literally put their bodies on the line. They had cuts and bruises. It was a madness. But yeah, this is a great signing. You know, Nat Phillips, for me personally, is better than the Championship. Bournemouth going up. You know what I mean? So I know he'll obviously come back, but then you never know. It might turn into a permanent thing, and he might go out to Bournemouth or somewhere else. You know, as I said, and as you know, he's come out and said he wants first team football. So, you know, unfortunately, I don't see him getting it at Liverpool. Like, me personally, he should be given a chance with Van Dijk. You know, it's one of them. He's deserved it. He's not put a foot wrong, has he? So it's one of them. But yeah, as I said, I wish him all the best. And I know he's going to do great there. You know, I'm gutted that I didn't get to see, because Luton have played Bournemouth twice. I'm gutted I haven't get to see him play against Luton, because that'd be sick. So yeah, it's one of them. It's one of them. But yeah, I'm going to go through some comments. This is about Carvalho. I agree. I'm not fussed either. Yeah, you know, like Luis Diaz is brilliant as it is. Like, as I said, I haven't seen this Carvalho guy, so I can't say too much. You know what I mean? It's one of them. But Chris says, hopefully Nat Phillips does well there. He's a solid defender. Was one of our players of the season last season. Exactly. You know, he come in as well. There'd have been pressure on him. You know, no one's really seen him or anything like that. And he was just so consistent every single game. Like, brilliant, mate. Play him in whatever competition as well. And he'd do a job for you. You know what I mean? But yeah, he'll do brilliant there. Trust me. Trust me. Hayden says, hi, it's the same Hayden. Got a new phone. Yeah, no worries, mate. Appreciate you coming on. But yeah, that is all I'm going to really say about Nat Phillips, to be honest. I think that's everything I need to say. This probably won't be a long stream, not going to lie, because I'm trying to do a watch long in a bit to Luton, but it's not even on iFollow. So, yeah, I need to try and find a way to watch it, you know what I mean? So it's not on Red Button or anything like that either, which is surprising, because there is only 2 championship games, and what they do when there usually is one on the TV, one on the Red Button, during the midweek anyway. So I don't know, it's a weird one. But last thing I'm going to talk about, come out as well yesterday. Obviously this Nat Phillips and obviously the Carvalho, because how late it was, come out yesterday. Nico Williams joins Bournemouth on loan. No, Fulham, sorry. Fulham. I don't know why I've got it as it's because he was Bournemouth were trying to look at him as well. No, but it is Fulham. My bad, people. My bad. Fulham. Now, me personally, you know, I'm just not on this Nico Williams train. You know, he done well against Belarus for Wales, and I'm meant to believe he's the next Bale. You know what I mean? Like, and even then, like, Bale is not like he was good in his day, but he's not kept that consistency up. So is that sort of a disrespect? You know what I mean? But yeah, me personally, I'm happy that he's got loaned out. You know, certain Liverpool fans are like, oh, got no other options at right back now if Trent gets injured. We got Milner, who can do a job there. All right, when he played there the last couple of games, he has been a bit ropey, but, you know, it's one of them. He's getting on a bit as well. You know, we got Conor Bradley, who I'm not going to lie, I haven't seen enough of. We got Joe Gomez. You know, Joe Gomez can do a job there. We know that. And, you know, hopefully, if Trent isn't playing in certain games, I would personally go for Joe Gomez as that right back. Due to what I said about Milner being a bit shaky there in recent times, he's been there. And Conor Bradley, I haven't seen enough. And Joe Gomez, for me, I do feel gutted for him, the way he's got pushed out. But obviously, we've got plans with him. hence why we've kept him, in this transfer window. So that is good to see. And hopefully, as I said, if Trent's not playing, because Gomez, he can burst up there as well. Maybe not, might not be the level of Trent when it comes to the crossing side of things and that, but he can do a job there. So I'd be happy with that. But yeah, there is options, you know what I mean? Nico Williams, obviously, like I said, joined Fulham on loan. Another team that are fighting to go up will go up, you know what I mean? Let's be serious now. And yeah, again, wish him all the best, you know what I mean? Me personally, I think if this works out or he does well there, I think we should potentially try and sell him on, get a bit of money for it. And as I said, there is options. Maybe get in another backup right back, but there is options there. I'm just, for me personally, I just don't think Nico Williams can get up to that Trent level. I can't see it personally. Even in games like one of the League Cup games, where we started with him high up, what was we doing? I don't know. I don't agree with him on the wing. I don't. I know we rarely had any options, but come on, man, he's a right back. You know what I mean? What are you doing? But yeah, as I said, I wish him all the best. There's not really much to say. I'm happy that he has got loaned out because for me, as I say, he's not getting over Trent. The only times you're going to see him, maybe an FA Cup game now, because obviously League Cup are in the final. Other than that, you wouldn't have seen him for me personally. And, you look at stuff where Klopp's put in Milner, for example, anyway. I think Klopp's thinking, I'm not, let's loan him out, see how he does, and then see on from there. And yeah, it's one of them. But yeah, I don't really know what else to say. You know what I mean? Fulham will go up. And I think he'll do well there. I do think he'll do well there. I do. But yeah, that's all the news. You know what I mean? So Liverpool, obviously, one signing in, two on loan, and then one we left it late. But we've actually done business in January, which I'm happy with. I'm happy with the loans. I am happy with the loans. See how they both do, and then see what goes on from there. Diaz, I didn't expect us to do that in January, but I know why we did. When you look back at it, Spurs were trying to. I think we was waiting till the summer, but obviously we saw Spurs were trying to get him ASAP, so we was trying to dig onto that and not let that happen. So yeah, it's one of them. But he's a great player. As I said, I watch more of his highlights and stuff, and I am impressed from what I've seen. As I said, he's a very similar player to the likes of Traore and that sort of thing. When he makes him runs, and he's very good on the ball. And he scores some great goals. He has scored some great goals as well. So yeah, he's going to be a great addition to the squad. And as I said, I'm looking forward to his first game. I really am. But yeah, I'll go through his record a little bit, I suppose. So this season for club and country, he's got 20 goals in 37 appearances, which is decent. You know what I mean? Which is decent. The only thing people are talking about, may it work, may it not work, is the jump up. The Portuguese league. It's not a great league. Let's be serious, but this guy's done it in the Champions League as well. So that's what makes me think, we're chilling in that aspect. So yeah, me personally, I think he's going to be brilliant. You look at, as I said, the memorable moment of his career so far, I would say personally, is the goal against Man City. The run he done against world-class players like that. Do you know what I mean? So me personally, I think it's going to be a very good signing, especially for futures to come. And another thing I didn't mention is it's good to see we're getting these young attacking players as well. I know he's not young, but he's 25. You know what I mean? You look at the likes of Salah, Mane, obviously they're all aging. They're still class, but they're aging. So it's good to see we've brought in someone younger, and it's one of them. I like to see that. I do like to see that. But I think that's everything I wanted to talk about. Obviously, it's a 5-year deal as well. So obviously going on till 2027. But yeah, I think that's all I really want to talk about. But yeah, FSG, they found the credit card and they actually decided to spend some money. So yeah, it's one of them. It is one of them. But yeah, I'm going to wrap it up here. As I said, it's not going to be a long stream. Obviously, I'll put a poll out. Do you want to see me do a video version or a live stream? Obviously, more votes for live stream. Hence why there is a live stream. I needed to talk about this. But yeah, hopefully, I'm not 100% sure. I'll be back in a bit. Obviously, Luton are taking on Swansea. But I'm just trying to find something to watch it on because, as I said, it's not on the red button, which is weird because midweek ones usually are. It's not on iFollow, which is another. Well, it's one of them where Swansea have not allowed it to happen because the thing that can happen is the home teams can not allow, certain games on if it's at their ground in the champ, which is stupid, but it is what it is. But yeah, I'll try my best to get a watch along for you lot. If not, then it's a gutting one. It is a gutting one because I do want to do a watch along to it. But it's one of them. It is one of them people. But big up everyone that's tuned in. Yeah, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments if you are watching this after, or obviously not on it at the time. And yeah, don't forget to smash a like on the stream. Subscribe to the channel if you are new with the notification bell on. Subscribe to my other channel as well, T Boys Extra, with the notification bell on that as well. It'd be much appreciated. Jeez, I don't know what I just said there. Share the channel, and hopefully I'll see you guys in a bit. If not, I'll definitely see you lot on Thursday. Tomorrow, I'm not 100% sure. I'm debating whether to do a watch along to the Senegal game, but I'm not 100% sure yet. But I'll definitely be there on Thursday for the Egypt one. So, yeah, I will see you lot in a bit. Thanks for watching and take care and peace.